are you? How are you? Every single me. That's what you are. Every single one of you is another me. Oh, come on now, hat. Let's not malfunction today. I really need a clip right here, you know? Oh. Just one clip. Oh. Apple user 7767965541. How are you? So I took a little break and had a bite to eat. And I fixed my lipstick. Scott Habu, how are you? And yeah, let's see. Right now we're playing Best of Funky Fella, Trip Hop, and Down Tempo. Hey, good night, Julie. How are you? Da 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 da. And if you're new to my live and you're wondering what do I have on, whew, what is all this bling bling stuff? What the heck? This is performance wear. I'm just showing off one of the 9 million or more ensemble that you guys used to do in the past. Oh my gosh. So I get to try to bring this back for you guys, just to show you. Yeah, you guys used to look like this. You guys used to be clowns. Improving clowns, divine clowns, whatever you want to call it. And that's what I am. I am your best used clown, loose special to bring to you your divine news. Because everything's divine. We just forgot that it is. For you to exist means you're divine. Yep. For you to exist, some being called from the most divine beings there ever is to actually recruit you to put together God. Every single one of you. Okay? And that is why I'm doing this. Even though everybody acting like strangers, who are you, who are me? I don't think that I know you. Well, look inside. Look way, way deep. We're all divine clones of one another, straight from the source now, yeah. So why do we all look so darn different, you ask? Form and function. Some of it was deliberate. Some of it is divine design. So somebody took the divine design and configured it in such a way when we lost divine improv. And we had no other way to do what we did, which is to keep on existing and dying until we get to the last lifetime. Yes, it's a tale of something horrendously gone wrong over and over again. And every single thing around you was once organic. That's right. It's once a human being or an animal or something organic. Every single thing. Divine consciousness. You see? So, a long time ago, 3 million lifetimes ago, when we used to do this, for a consciousness that came off of our bodies, right? Each cell represents like a consciousness. And it would turn into crystals and diamonds over time. But we were immortal back then, so it took a long time for these crystals and diamonds to form, you know? But because we were immortal, we had all the time in the world. And before long, everybody was wearing diamonds and crystals and bedazzled with jewels. Because this is how we took all of the consciousness that had died, that fossilized, to join in the improv. To magnify, to amplify to every other divine you and me alive. You know? So it was that important, you know? To give the dead another chance at, you know, being with the living, to harmonize, to bring about more good. So that's how divine we are, you know. Every single one, and every single one of you are so divine that there was 9 million emissaries that actually trained how to sing live and rap live, improv, that would train the rest of everybody, you know, or entertain everybody who didn't specialize in singing, but specialize in other things, you know. But we all work together, you see, because it's all about creating more beauty and happiness and meaning together, because we're all part of the same source. Hey, 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 hey. So God gave me a vision of 9 million emissaries, divine, immaculate ones is what I call them, because when I saw them, I felt such immense, incredible feelings of awe that such beings actually exist. To find out that that's what you guys actually are left me speechless and forever devoted into jogging your memory to remind you of who you really are and to bring you back your improv that you used to do. You were the best at, because as long as the training is continual, you just get better and better at it. And I'm just starting the training, and just to get it going. This is a 3 millionth lifetime, and the training's finally begun. It took a little longer than I expected, but here it is. I hope that it is something that will work with whatever you are going through in life. It's just to make sure that you are in good spirits, and that you can do this any single time, day or night, to help you, to instantly lift you and anybody else that may be listening to you. And that's the design of this live improv that I've been trained to do. Hi Elijah, how are you? Da, 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 da. Oh, 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 oh. In time, everybody will be singing and rapping. Oh, what fun it is, I swear. So hope you guys are doing good. If you like my live so far, please like, share, subscribe. It's completely live, it's complete improv, it's nothing rehearsed. It's just based off of the training that I got for over 10 years when I sang silently with a little voice in my head to all the singing and all the rapping that I was hearing. And when I did that, hey, after a while I was able to do it on my own. It was just by design that it's that way. So if you can bear with me, and if you can use a little voice inside your head to follow along with whatever it is that I have so far done, that will get you up to speed, and you'll be a funky, freshy, singing master divinity, the way you used to do it. Oh, and you used to have so much fun, and I believe it. Scuba Keys, how are you? So I thought I would just hop on again just to say, hey, how are you today? Hey. Of course, this is my second time being on live, I believe, right? And I always say, hey, as long as I'm feeling good, let's come on and cheer everybody up. Give them something extra more that they can use. Because I'm your divine, holy servant. Just trying to bring to you something that's a blast from the past, but it's so brand new. Funky, freshing, in lifetime to whatever music is playing is what we are training you on. Jalen, how are you? I hope that you're doing wonderful now that you're here. So I'm coming on at different times of the day just to see what kind of audience I'm reaching. See how many likes I may be getting. Sometimes of the day I seem to be getting a lot of likes, and sometimes I don't. So it must depend on how many people are able to join in, and how many of the 9 million immaculate ones I am reaching, jogging your memory. Hey, so I try to even look like you guys, you know? Try to put on these things. T-Birds, how are you? Yeah. Ooh. Because if you're really feeling oriented, you know, and you are trained to do improv, and you start to sing all these things that, you know, we used to put on, would actually amplify and magnify. Because these are our consciousnesses, you know? That is why, yeah. I didn't set it up this way, darling baby. So don't blame me. I'm just a conduit who was allowed to understand what's been going on with our universe. And I am just letting you know what I have understood, okay, to the best of my abilities. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ba, da, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. So who knows how long it will take me to try and emulate 9 million or more immaculate ones who used to do this. I don't think I could do it, you know. It's just too many. But I'll just do the best and try to do as many as I can, you know. This is just one of the other looks that you guys used to do. Like it? Da, 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 da. So this red hat is a mesh hat. Put a little blue sash around it. Put this stuff on it. And then put this Gatsby on. Oh, it's just that simple, but hey, there's a place for the sunglasses so that it doesn't fall away. Everything's kept safe, you know? So, performance wear always served more than one functions. It had to look good and it had to withstand you having to move around, you know? Da, 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 da. John 11, how are you? Hey, I'm just here to lift you up, oh naturally. Hey, naturally I'm just trying to lift you up with the good feelings that we can magnify. And you're part of it, and so am I. We're oneness and equality, yeah. We're a part of one God, one source, you see. So I'm you and you are me. And I am just entertaining myself as the masses. It's been a long time since we got to do this. So bear with me, it may be just a little bit rusty. But as this keeps moving forward and keep on moving along, it should get all the kinks out. And it will just get smoother and smoother, like I was some professional shit. I'm really not, you know. Francisco, how are you? Well, when I was laid up with sickness and I was training, I was just funky freshing. When I was laid up with sickness, all the spirits, they just kept talking like this in my head, and I just kept following along, because what else could I do? And this is what they call funky freshing, because it's really fresh. But it's funky because you're speaking in a rhythmical pattern, and it's called funky fresh rapping. See? Fictive in none. How are you? And this is how I train day and night, all day and night, because the spirits told me that if I do this, then the rogue spirits that are bad for you will stop giving me bad stuff, so that I will have less pain, and that I'll get better sooner than later. So I just kept on doing it, you see? And even though I didn't know how long or short it would take, by and by I started to improve. And so, before long, I finally got to do this for you in front of the camera. Whereas before, I was just doing it alone in my room, singing and parodying every single thing improv. Nothing written down, but it was such a blast because I got to do something that kept my mind off all the bad stuff that was happening, you see. And so through this improv that I got to do by myself, even through the hard times, I was doing parodies that were so hilarious I would be laughing for hours on end. Just laughing and laughing, grabbing my sides going, oh my God, this is just way too hilarious. Nobody would ever believe that I am having this much fun all by myself. You know? So it's that divine. And if you do it, you will be hearing all kinds of messages and information that you really need to hear because it's all about you. This is how we found out everything was through divine oration. Because there's just more than you who is doing improv. The very gods are involved. Every divine entity to exist is involved, you see? And you're just the holy vessel that they're utilizing to do this. And the little training, they will all be singing through you, you see? And then when that's happening, the other universes, beings from the other universes will be getting involved then. That's what we're aiming for. Because we're all oneness and equality. The other universes have already understood this, oneness and equality. So when we used to be oneness and equality and we used to do improv all the time, they used to love visiting us. We were the favorites. I'm so proud of it. There's the one thing that Spirit showed me that I am absolutely head over heels so proud of. It's the fact that we were the headliners, you know? You guys used to do it so well that we were the headliners for all the other universes to visit, you know? To get renewing and beautifying. Let me tell you, when everything was so dismal and dark and when I found out about these information, the relief was overwhelming. Because it made sense. Why we fell from grace. And the fact that we were that incredible and divine, oh my God. Had my head spinning, made me wondering, oh my God. Can we ever get back to that beginning? If I can do it with all my might. The dream that was a reality calls me every day and night. So that's why I'm doing it. That vision and that understanding was so incredible that it supersedes every single thing in life, you know? Chasing a dream. Chasing that noble dream that I saw. Every 9 million immaculate ones. Dressed to the hilt, from head to toe, singing live improv. Oh my God. They're the ones that were training, you know, their spirits. And after I finally trained, they were gone. I don't know where they went. So, Robert Wayne, how are you? So they have left me to be a physical system to train other physical systems by ways of video, by way of hardware, electronics, you know. So here we are. Thank goodness for video. Now that we can finally silent train to all this material so that you can do improv again. La da 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 da. Oh. I am just a little adrenaline challenged, but when I do these for you guys, I feel so energetic and so happy. I want to keep doing this, you know? And this just gives you more and more material to silent train to, which will just make you get better and better, you know? Because you guys are the actual gods and goddesses, if you silent train to this, you will be amazing, okay? I'm just a kid. I was rendered to be just a kid as the hollow shell for everything, all right? The container who is trying to emulate you. Alrighty, I love you so much. So remember to come back on again when I find the time to entertain you, to tell you that I love you, baby, baby. So let all your friends know that I am trying to jog your memory to the divine emissary you used to be. Yeah. And I just wanna have a lot of fun doing it, so that you would be more willing to join me to be who you really truly are. Okay, Immaculate Ones, I love you so much. Mwah.